I love YouTube, like a lot. And when I was starting out as a content creator, without even realizing it, what I'm going to talk about became an internal struggle that I faced. I couldn't decide whether to think of YouTube as a passion or a hobby instead of thinking of YouTube as a job that I give myself. I know for a fact that there's definitely a large number of people out there who have the same interest in YouTube that I do that also struggle with this internal conflict. So today, I want to talk about the difference between doing YouTube as a passion and doing YouTube as a job, and also which one would probably suit you, the person watching this video. Because whether you realize it or not, one may be more suited than you for the other. Now, obviously this isn't a clear-cut answer to how you should approach YouTube. You yourself have to decide how you want to use YouTube, but I believe I have quite a bit of personal experience with the topic. For example, when I started out on YouTube, I could confidently say for a fact that I was passionate about that shit. I was posting shitty YouTube shorts and very shitty long form videos, but I absolutely loved it. I can't rank up. Well, kinda. Let me explain.
This shit is so fucking.
I loved everything about learning YouTube and recording, but somewhere along the way, I lost this passion. Every time I thought about doing YouTube, I would think about it as a sort of second job. I would log the hours that I worked on videos and only think about getting monetized. After doing this for about a year, this wore me out. I was uploading like once every 3 to 4 months. And yeah, I think my videos were decent, but this mindset made it hard to actually enjoy doing YouTube. After that, I started thinking about how I felt about YouTube and started talking to some of my friends about my thoughts. One of my friends that I talked about this with is actually a YouTuber with 30,000 subs, and he kind of brought up this topic of doing YouTube as a passion. By the way, midway through writing the script for this, I realized he already made a video on basically the same idea, so fuck me, I guess. Anyways, for some people, and especially myself, I think YouTube should be something that you do as a hobby, that you actually enjoy. You should want to spend time making videos and putting your all into improving them instead of spending your time playing games or doing other hobbies. If you start to think about it like a job by logging your hours and shit like that, it's gonna feel like a job. And I don't know about you watching this video, but doing YouTube as a second job is not fun to me. After I had this realization and my perspective switched about YouTube, I think my videos started getting better. I enjoyed making them more and the quality increased. And I think for a lot of people, the same could be said. It would be better to do YouTube out of the love for the game instead of just to be performative with it, kinda like I was. It should be a hobby that ends up paying you if you do it good enough and long enough. Just clocking into YouTube to make a quick buck was never for me, however, that can't be said for others. Especially in the past few years, there has been a big change on YouTube. With the rise of AI and certain content creators who you could probably think of, YouTube has begun to be seen as something that people only start posting on to be algorithmic slaves. Now, that may sound harsh, but if you look at a completely new YouTube account, this is pretty much what you're gonna get when you first open the site. I made a new YouTube account to prove this point, but you're probably gonna see some Mr. Beastified video or probably even Mr. Beast, and you're also gonna have a shit ton of shorts that take up your screen that are all probably made with AI. This is what I mean when I say doing YouTube as a job. If you're not doing YouTube as a passion, chances are you're either making AI shorts to make money and get views, or you're making videos that follow made-up rules that people made up to appease the algorithm. And by following all these rules, it takes the soul out of the creator's videos. Now, I'm not a YouTube extremist. I understand the appeal to making videos like this, mainly money, but for 99% of people, this isn't what they actually want to create. They just do it for the views or money. Now, I personally could never do this kind of YouTube, but that could be different for the person watching this video. The person watching this video could be someone who has been watching YouTube since they were a kid, and their dream is to do YouTube full time. The person watching this video could also be someone who doesn't give a flying fuck about YouTube, but just wants to make some quick dough. The person watching this video should also subscribe since it's free and lets me know to make more videos like this. Anyways, anyone could be watching this video right now, so I'm just gonna say some things for each side, and if you think one side matches more with you, then I think you got your answer. First, I'll talk about who should do YouTube as a passion. I think if you truly love the process of making YouTube videos, learning the algorithm, and everything about the website really, I think you should do YouTube as a passion. I think if you want to use YouTube to build a community and to express yourself or to get people to appreciate you for being you, then you're probably more fit to see YouTube as a passion or a hobby. I think if you want to meet people and make friends through YouTube, then again, do it as a passion. Now for doing YouTube as a job, I think doing it this way is more suited for people who actually enjoy that structure of a 9 to 5 and maybe like getting that sense of responsibility when it comes to making videos and getting them out on time. With that being said, you could also structure YouTube like a 9 to 5 in this way and put passion in your videos. It just didn't work out for me personally. I also think that you should probably see YouTube as a job if you're only on the platform to make money. Now honestly, if you're just here to make shitty AI shorts, please don't. There's a million other ways to make money using AI, and we do not need more AI slop on YouTube. Anyways, you probably also benefit from seeing YouTube as a job if your passions are very fleeting and come in waves, because if you saw YouTube as a passion and then suddenly it bores you, that lack of consistency is really bad. Both the algorithm and your audience will not like that a single bit. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Now, please let me know which side that you think suits you more in the comments down below and explain why. And if you think that I missed something that I should have mentioned or you want to share your opinion on the subject at all, please do so in the comments. I would love to discuss this in my Discord server, so feel free to @me so we could talk about it. The link is right down below. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye bye now!